The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Another interesting question from 2025 General Essay paper. This is a quote from the book Art of War, written by the Chinese military general and philosopher Sun Tzu. So, what do you understand by this? The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. So, normally when you think about a war, about defeating someone, you think about the war strategies to defeat that person. But without fighting, if you can defeat someone, that is the supreme art of war. That is what Sun Tzu says. The Art of War books gives lot of accounts regarding this. If you think about this in a military terms, rather than directly fighting, you try to put pressure on this person, like you are cutting the supply chain, you are using some influences, and you are trying to subdue the person. That could be, one way of looking into that. Another philosophical way of looking into this is, you try to change the perspective of that person. You try to make him understand about the futility of getting into a war, then making him back off. So that is another thing. And there are many philosophical stories which talks about defeating your enemy with love and things like that. So you could bring those dimensions as well. Now, if we look into the real war scenario of the world, you could think about the recent the Israel's wars and the Russia-Ukraine wars, and how the different strategies are being used. All those things you could mention. But the deeper meaning of defeating someone without actually fighting, you have to take a philosophical approach. The Zen Buddhist stories actually gives you a lot of examples like this. So there are questions about, there are stories about how the wise Zen masters talk to their disciples about not getting into violence and accepting peace and things like that. So any of such Zen story would make a good introduction for this topic.